Peter Chang here for Macho Cave TV, and for part 33 of the X Factory SCX-60 CF build, I'd like to show you the E-Speed heatsink and fan. And the E-Speed heatsink and fan is developed by Ellis Stafford. And for those of you who don't know who Ellis Stafford is, he is just like the greatest RC car driver and racer in England. And he just dominates. He's just a world-class racer. And he developed this heatsink and fan for X Factory RC cars. And let me give you a closer look here. And it comes in this awesome plastic case, and I love using this case to store just miscellaneous nuts and screws. And this heatsink is just 100% aluminum, and it's anodized, and it's in this awesome blue color. The fan is okay. It's a little small, but it does last. And I have to admit, like I kind of like messed up the fan just bashing it like an idiot that I am when I drive my RC car. But thankfully, you could also buy replacement fans as well too. It does come in this with these great instructions. Let me just show you. It's actually a very detailed instruction booklet. So if you're kind of a clueless idiot like me when it comes to building out RC cars, you could always refer to this awesome instruction sheet. Now let's go ahead and show you what you need to do to install this fan. And pretty much you just pull out these screws and you just put in the washers in there too. So let's go ahead and get this one in here. So first things first, you just need to go ahead and put in a few screws. And also another point I like to make is orientation of the fan. Make sure that you orient the fan so that it blows air the correct way. So that ideally you want to blow air onto the motor. You don't want to blow air away from the motor. So you could. It's fine. It doesn't help that much. But the big tip I have for you is to orient the fan so that it could go right onto the motor. If you're unsure, just check out the video here, how I orient the fan with the wire here. And this is the correct orientation. If you're not sure, you could plug in the fan into your receiver and just quickly check which way the fan is blowing the air and orient it that way too. So here we go. Just go ahead and just screw those two screws in there and just run onto the anodized aluminum plate. And I can't tell you how awesome this is. And it's awesome for so many reasons. It extends the heatsink. Your motor plate to the chassis is taking up a lot of heat. And what's awesome about this particular heatsink is that when your motor gets hot, it's like an extension of a heatsink to the motor plate, and I really love that. So that just this heatsink, this aluminum part alone, this extra aluminum part on there, that helps cool everything down as well too, because it increases the surface area of the motor plate, is the way I like to think of it. Also, with the fan blowing right onto the motor temperature is going to be cooler too, and it just helps cool everything down as well too. And I love that because it just factors into my racing strategy, especially when you're using boost. I love to use boost timing when I race, and I know like other racers just totally hate it, like when you use boost, but it is just a lot of fun to use boost. But just so you know, in most standardized races, you're not using boost. You're running everything in blinky mode, and you're not running that fast. But just for practice situations and for mod classes where you can run boost, this works wonders, because it just like loves to work pretty well. Here I'm running my my stock engine, and this is faster than 17.5. I'm just running the RTR engine that comes with my SC10, but in this case, running with boost and running with the fan is just advantageous. I could run just super fast, but once again, it's just not going to be stock. But just so you know, it does fit quite well, and it really runs just totally awesome. It's almost like a competitive advantage if you could actually cool your engine when you're running. Also, just so you know, I've checked out other systems where you could actually run fans and stuff, but other systems seem disappointing because, like for example, Castle makes one where you are running a heatsink and fan, but the shroud isn't aluminum. It's plastic, and it seems to not help anything. It actually seems to make everything pretty hot, and it just seems kind of counterintuitive because, like, if it was metal, it would have been working way better. And that's what I love about this product, is that it just increases that surface area of the heatsink, and increases that surface area of that motor plate, and everything just seems to run. I want to say 10 degrees would be extreme. When I tested, it seemed to be about between 5 to 8 degrees cooler, and it may not sound like a whole lot, but 5 to 8 degrees cooler is magnificent when you're running boosted timing. And I can't tell you how much I love this product. It is just really awesome. And then the wire just plugs into your standard receiver, and it's a very fast fan. When you plug it in, you get it running. Everything is running just super quick. Let me just turn it on and show you here. There we are, and man, that is running just super awesome. It's a Macho Cave must-have, and everything is running just super cool. Thanks for watching, and remember, everything matters.